My name is Paget Rhee, and I own 3 of the BeBalanced locations in central Pennsylvania. And what makes me successful as a multi-unit owner is I think I've had to learn what are the details that I need to focus on and what I don't need to focus on. Sometimes maybe getting down in perfection can really stop you from progress. And so I've chosen progress over perfection in some points. There are several things that I don't sacrifice on, and that's client experience, client engagement. That's something that has to be perfection. But there's some other systems that if somebody does it a different way than mine, I'm okay with that. And I think my role as a multi-unit franchise owner has had to adjust from me focusing on client engagement to me focusing on staff engagement and focusing on growing a team and inspiring a team and motivating a team and encouraging a team so that they can do their job really well. And if you have a team who's doing their job really well, I feel like then that's in my success. And sometimes also hiring people who are so much better than I am. And sometimes when I'm working with clients, I'll say to them, hey, you're going to be lucky if you get to work with this other person because she's so much better than I am. And encouraging your staff and honoring your staff that way will make them want to dive in and do everything that they can to make it perfect when you're not there watching. Well, I hear this a lot from people. What about the risk? There is risk in everything, but I believe that without stepping out your side of your comfort zone, there's no glory either. So there is risk, and I think everything is figure outable. I mean, when you get to a place that is challenging, then you pivot and you make adjustments like we did in COVID, and we've had one of our best years ever. So I think that encouraging people to take that risk and really go out on a limb, because that's where glory can really happen. There's definitely due diligence that has to be done in deciding what franchise is right for you. Is the relationship with the franchisor, the type of person that you are going to be representing, the kind of company that you want to stand by. So understanding who they are and what core key values are important to them. But also, is there a passion that you have around what you're doing, or is there a passion around what that franchise or the ownership of that could provide for you? Because I believe where passion is, then success and financial success will follow. And I think that measuring your success and understanding very clearly upfront what you are looking for and how you want to measure success. Is it in the value and purpose that you're going to gain from being part of this organization as well as a financial investment, or is it just purely financial investment? So doing your due diligence about who the people are that you're working with, understanding what they're really standing for is important. For me, I was the first franchise of BeBalanced. So it was a little harder because there wasn't really a proven method. So my due diligence was understanding from my own personal perspective how the brand had valued me, which gave me the ability to have that passion for what we do. So what a franchisor really needs to communicate, and this is something that I actually just worked with my staff on, is not about what we do or what the franchise actually does, but why it does what it does. So the Simon Sinek, know your why. Know why people would want to be part of your organization, and really selling the end product, not exactly everything and all the pieces of, how we get to that end product, but why would somebody want to participate. And so that's something that I really focus on is, getting to the why. All the steps in between we can figure out later. But if your why is in alignment and you have somebody who's passionate with your why, then that's a really good fit.